Today I just wanted to talk about this sentiment that I have. It's kind of connected to the way that if you don't punish someone right away for something that they did and you wait, uh, say, a few days later, uh, it's not as impactful as if you corrected the behavior right away when it happened. You can even apply this to dog training. You know, uh, if a dog pooped in a back room and you didn't find it until like 3 days later, it does no good whatsoever to shove the dog's nose in it and say, no, don't do that. The dog doesn't remember pooping. It's the punishment would be disconnected from the the actual act if you were to yell at the dog 3 days later. Now, if you catch the dog in the act trying to poop in the wrong place, you say, no, 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 go outside. You know, open the door for it. Then it'll shrink up and go outside and poop and be all corrected, and then maybe remember. But finding things that a dog did days after it did it, getting into the trash, chewing on furniture, whatnot. If you don't correct it right away, it just won't land in the dog's head that it did something wrong. So, what I actually wanted to start out with is not a dog training analogy. It was actually a football analogy again, because my Steelers are in the playoffs, and it's getting the next playoff, not playoff like single combined play and off word. Getting the next play off. Um, Sometimes there's a hurry up to the line of scrimmage because a lot of the players on one side will realize that the last play may be under review. If somebody were to challenge it on, say, the instant replay, they would find out that maybe they didn't get that yardage that they were awarded. Maybe the receiver was bumbling the football a little bit and it touched the ground before it was declared legitimate pass, you know. And so um, the players on the side that feel like they're getting one over, they all line up on the line of scrimmage in order to get the next play off. If they hike the ball and the quarterback gets it and he completes another play prior to the play before that being challenged, then it goes down in the history books as being a legitimate play and it is not challengeable after that. And for good reason. I mean, we could have people on the sidelines like reviewing footage from TV shows and of football, going, "Hey, hey, hey, wait, 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 back it up to like the first quarter when this happened. This actually we should have flagged that. So like let's rewind and go all the way back to that play." No, you can't do that. That would be just too disruptive to the game. So if the referees didn't see it and the other team's coach didn't flag it in time, if you get the next play off, it goes down as it was called. This is how I feel about the January 6th, 2021 insurrection. Notice I actually added the year to it now because we're now beyond January 6th, 2022. I'm not just talking about any January 6th. I'm talking about the one that happened over a year ago, where we still do not have justice, in that Donald Trump still has not been arrested for inciting the Capitol riot. He has not been arrested for trying to attempt a coup, an auto coup, right? He's not been arrested for trying to interrupt the democratic process. And my fear is that if he's not arrested in enough time, not only will he not learn that what he did was wrong, he knows, but he won't learn that there was consequences. But others like him will see this example and say, you know what? We can get away with this now. We've pushed the envelope a little bit further. And getting the next play off in terms of politics in America would be if the next election were to happen and we still have not seen justice. So, what we have is that in an entire year of Congress debating and bringing more evidence to a special committee that's investigating and all that, what we have in that whole year is still Donald Trump and a lot of those senior advisors that were by his side have not been charged. You know, 700 people who actually did the breaking into the Capitol building, they've been arrested. A lot of them charged, convicted, took deals, whatnot. But the people at the top that really matter, they have not been charged with anything. And my fear is that justice delayed will be justice denied. Because if the next election happens, that means that the person who tried to subvert democracy still gets to have an effect on the next election, not from behind the bars of a jail cell, but by standing on stage with the people that he wants to be the kingmaker for. And he will inspire them to do just as he did, to bring violence against democracy.